We're in the state capitol for this great CCS Sac Joaquin section matchup between Capital Christian and Archbishop Riordan. Who will continue their win streak? You'll find out next. Welcome to Sacramento on the campus of Capital Christian High School for this matchup of the Archbishop Riordan Crusaders, who've won their last 4 games in a row, and Capital Christian, who's won their last 7 in a row. Thanks for joining in wherever you may be. I'm Chris Babcock, and you're watching Capital Christian basketball on NorCal Sports TV. I think we're going to have a great game tonight. Capital Christian had a big win last night over Christian Brothers. They're scoring nearly 75 points a game, only giving up 47. Coached by Michael Lorente in his first season here after 7 seasons at American River College. His 3 keys to victory: no second chance points, keep Riordan off the glass, dictate the tempo, and 80% free throw shooting. And the key with dictating the tempo is finishing and scoring at a high rate. Archbishop Riordan, coached by Joey Curtin in his 4th season, and we'll tell you more about the Crusaders after our national anthem.
And
Archbishop Riordan, who got a win last night over St. Ignatius. Their 3 keys to victory: dominate the paint, limit the turnovers, and great transition defense. Capital Christian in their home whites, the Crusaders in their road purples, and now our starting lineups. First for the Crusaders, had 19 last night against SI. Morsek 7-1, Viola 6-8, big up front. And now the home Cougars, coached by Michael Lorente. Lose, their leading scorer, 14 a game, nearly 3.5 assists, and nearly 5 rebounds. Riordan scored nearly 60 a game, giving up 48. They've, as we mentioned, have won 4 in a row. They had a blowout win earlier in the week against SI and then trailed by double figures early last night, but got the win. And Capital Christian, they lost their first game of the year to Clayton Valley, but since have run off 7 wins in a row, including a very impressive win over Mitty at Mitty, 51-49. Our officials, Lamarck Barclay Bay, Alonzo Maxwell, and Kyle James. It's only been about 15 months since I've done a game with my partner Dion I when we're both at the gym, so we're happy to bring you this game here from Sacramento. And Riordan in purple will start with the basketball. Wilhite getting pressured early on by Morris. Well, they're trying to work down low. They've got 2 bigs you got to defend. Everybody's got to be a rebounder, and it doesn't matter. Hubbard with the 3. Capital Christian sets up the offense. Makai Morris to Lewis. They swing the ball over to Lose, and he hits the 3. Pretty good offense. Everybody touched the basketball, and we're all tied up. Expecting a lot of ties, a lot of lead changes today here in the Sacramento. Good zone defense by Capital Christian. And a first Wilson burger served back hot by Lose. And the Cougars will run in the late break. Trailer is Chico Lewis. If you've never watched or heard me do a basketball game, a Wilson burger is a block shot. Drive through the paint, falls short, and then Freeman Hubbard can't go next play and fouls in the backcourt. Morris will bring the basketball up. Riordan will play man-to-man. Riordan from the WCAL. So Mitty is a familiar opponent to them. One of the best leagues in the state. A Wilsonberger returned by the future Fresno State Bulldog, Robert Viola. Can't give up the offensive rebound. There's 2 or 3 attempts, but Lose comes out with a defensive board. a little give and go, and he finishes at the rim. Riordan hit the boards, but very late getting back on defense. And the senior guard, Sione Lose, takes advantage. Hubbard goes through the D. Viola with another offensive rebound and another miss on a putback. Kick down to the corner, three is good. Caden Flowers, and we got a timeout on the floor. You're watching Capital Christian Basketball on NorCal Sports TV.
Athletic college scholarships can be an overwhelming task for athletes. It's essential to utilize experts and former college coaches who know the ins and outs of college recruiting. At Recruiting Boost, we help prospective student athletes navigate the recruiting process from start to finish, ultimately helping them earn scholarship opportunities. We don't rely on cold emails or large databases. Instead, we have direct contact with college coaches. Contact us today.
Here's the good ball movement. Lose could have shot the three, but he went from a good shot to a great shot, and his teammate Caden Flowers nails the three, and it's 10-3. Capital Christian has not kept Riordan off the offensive glass, but Riordan hasn't been able to make those putbacks go through the rim, and we got to reach in on the shot. Zion Sensley was fouled going to the rim, and it'll be a couple of free throws. Riordan got here about right as I arrived, right around 1:10. He'd like to get here earlier, but they get caught up with the traffic, and probably going to have struggle a little bit here early on before they get their legs underneath them. Both free throws are good, and it's 10-5. I'm Chris Babcock. Thanks for watching Capital Christian Basketball on NorCal Sports TV. Dueling turnovers, and Makai Morris is be able to come back with the basketball. Flowers buries the three. He shot that ball before he made the cut, meaning he had so much confidence, got the screen, squared his shoulders, and hit the three. 13-5 start, 3 threes early on by Capital Christian. If you don't succeed, try again. That's exactly what Lee Hubbard did on that play. He's come to the basket a couple of different times, wasn't successful. Here's the last three by Flowers. Square his shoulders, hit that shot with confidence, and he did. Hubbard will get a couple of free throws. Riordan out of San Francisco. Morsek with the offensive glass. So far, unofficially, we got 5 offensive rebounds. 3 of those are missed putbacks. This was supposed to be Camp Alindo, but due to COVID protocols, they weren't able to make the trip. So you make a quick call, you schedule another game. So we're happy to be here, nevertheless. 20 on the shot clock. Morris dribbling the ball and gets it to Flowers. He's looking to get a screen. Kicks it over for another three, doesn't go, back rim. Offensive rebound to Capital Christian, and Flowers has his 3rd field goal. Riordan was down in double figures last night, so trailing to them is nothing new, but you got to play better and protect the basket better than that. And Hubbard. He's got 7 of the Riordan 9 points and has been going to the basket at will. Flowers misses the three. Morsek with the defensive rebound. Wilhite, guarded by Flowers, attacks the basket. Fearless. Morsek has the ball ricochet off his hand into Losey's possession. Alley-oop! James Freeman with the alley-oop. Nice basketball there by Capital Christian. And then Sensley hits the three. The little film that I'm able to watch on Capital Christian, they share the basketball. Can't give a bigger compliment to a team than that. Losey drives, cut off, then the step back doesn't go. And Viola with the defensive board. Wilhite, Hubbard sees an opening and he'll take advantage. Feeds it to Morsek. Should have went up, didn't. Kicks it out for the three, back rim. And then Viola got away with the push. Here's the alley-oop. Flowers to Freeman. Think they've done that a few times. CJ McMillan checks into the game. As well as Jonah Alvarez. (17-12). Beautiful day in Sacramento. It's rare in May you can get up here on a 70-degree day. And then Riordan gets a little handsy with the defense and called for the foul. Bundage, you just checked into the games, called for the foul. Who wants it more? Has to be a handful of times where Riordan has got the offensive rebound and hasn't been able to finish at the rim. Losey, Alvarez to Flowers. Nice ball fake. Lying is a good thing against Riordan. When I say lying, deception, ball fake, head fake, foot fake, because they're aggressive and very speedy. You have to take advantage of their aggressiveness. That time I think Flowers should have just shot the ball and not passed it. But I'm not going to criticize the young man for sharing the basketball. Viola misses the three. Losey with the long defensive rebound. He spins in the paint and gets the hometown roll. He's got 7. Long offensive rebound and the feed. Sensley feeds Viola. And it's 19-14. One thing that's been consistent today for Riordan, they've been able to get to the basketball, getting to the basket. Little trap. Missed layup by McMillan. Long rebound out to Sensley, and he goes right to the basket. Misses, but another offensive rebound. Woodson with the offensive board. Viola has a shot blocked. And it's 19-14 at the end of one. Capital Christian. You're watching Capital Christian basketball on NorCal Sports TV. We appreciate everybody watching the game tonight. If you could do a couple of things for us, and it won't cost you any money. We're not going to send you any spam email or anything like that. Please subscribe to our YouTube channel where you're probably watching this game. YouTube.com/NorCalSportsTV. And, not and or, and follow us on all of our social media platforms at NorCal Sports TV. I'm Chris Babcock. Start of the second quarter here from Capital Christian as Capital Christian leads 19-14. Flowers with 8 points. Losey with 7 led Capital Christian. Hubbard with 7. Sensley with 5. 19-14. Anthony Garcia with the basketball. He just checked into the game. Alvarez kicks it to McMillan. Shares the basketball down low, and we get a foul. Good job by McMillan getting the ball inside to his teammate. And Losey will go to the free throw line, shooting 2. NorCal Sports TV Summer Basketball Camp. Sign up. Go to that website address on your screen and sign up today. Losey makes both free throws. Good block out by McMillan, enabled Garcia to get the defensive rebound. He goes coast to coast and misses, and Morsek with the rebound. Wilhite misses the layup, and then we've got a basketball goes to Riordan. Viola sets a screen for Hubbard. Gets another screen for Morsek. Good offense. Viola had his defender sealed off, and you're not going to get around that big kid there, headed to Fresno State. (21-16). Crusaders. And then we've got a foul on Hubbard. Viola sealing off a smaller man and finishes at the basket. McMillan down low, goes against Morsek, and the left-handed layup falls short. Viola with the defensive board. Hubbard with the basketball. He's got 7. Gets his path to the basket cut off. Gets it to Wilhite. Goes right through the defense, and the 6-foot floater doesn't go. McMillan with the defensive rebound, but you can't throw that floating pass against the Crusaders. It's intercepted, and Hubbard is fouled going to the basket. And you can see McMillan grabbed his head. You can't throw those lofty passes dripping with gravy against an athletic team. Hubbard makes the first. Freeman checks in for Losey. Hubbard makes both free throws. Both teams are 8 for 8 from the free throw line. Freeman. Alvarez, 12-footer, Doesn't go. Viola can't get the defensive board. And Freeman, who we saw earlier with the alley-oop, can play above the rim, and here's another example. Doesn't get blocked off and able to get that spacing down there. Although he's a foot shorter than most of the guys down low, finishes at the basket. He's got 5. Next week we're up here, Riordan, or Capital Christian will host Sac High, pick and roll attempt. And Viola throws it to the first row, and it's a turnover. One of the keys for Coach Curtin was limit the turnovers, and that was a bad example. Garcia to McMillan. Ten on the shot clock. Pick and roll. And Garcia trying to do a little too much, travels, and he'll get replaced. Morris, Alvarez, McMillan, Freeman, Viola hits the 3, and it's 24-21. 10-2 run here. No, that's not a 10-2 run. There's my Chico State math failing me. Flowers, he's in double figures. Will Height. Viola for another 3. He's fouled, and he'll get 3 free throws. Freeman called for the closeout foul. It was 19-14 Capital Christian at the end of 1. The last time these teams played was in 2019, and Riordan won 63-58. Don't have any common opponents, but we had mentioned earlier, Capital Christian did beat Mitty 51-49. Riordan will not play Mitty this shortened spring season. Viola's short with that first free throw attempt. Misses the second. Chico Lewis back in for McMillan. Morsek did a good job of getting to the basket on that free throw attempt, but Viola is able to cash that one in. 4-point lead for the Cougars. Free throw jumper, Chico Lewis, he's got 4. Capital Christian shared the ball around the arc, and then the big on the free throw line and made a pretty easy shot. Not much defense there. Freeman with another board. And a bad pass intercepted by Sensley, and he'll attack. Spin move. Gets the roll. He's got 7. Alvarez with his first points of the game. He's got 3. Hubbard along the baseline, kicks it to Sensley. He's got 10. Morris. Showing nice handles there, but overshoots the basket. Hubbard with the board, and he'll push. Sensley. Timeout. As Riordan is on a run, you're watching Capital Christian Basketball on NorCal Sports TV.
Athletic college scholarships can be an overwhelming task for athletes. It's essential to utilize experts and former college coaches who know the ins and outs of college recruiting. At Recruiting Boost, we help prospective student athletes navigate the recruiting process from start to finish, ultimately helping them earn scholarship opportunities. We don't rely on cold emails or large databases. Instead, we have direct contact with college coaches. Contact us today.
Once again, ask you to subscribe to our YouTube channel, youtube.com/NorCal Sports TV. Get alerts of our games. Here's the last three by Sensley. And he's not a KG veteran, Dion. He's only a freshman. He's got 8 in the second quarter. 31-30. Capital Christian has led the whole way except for the initial basket of the game. Down low, 8-footer doesn't go, and Hubbard will push again. And then Sensley will pull up into the three-point line. Wilhite misses. Flowers with the defensive board. And the Cougars get into transition. And Lose turns the ball over. Riordan hit the first basket of the game, and then that was a 3, and then the Crusaders tied it up, and they've led ever since. Hubbard misses. Loose ball, that's a foul. Guys hustling, playing good, clean basketball. Nevertheless, that type of hit can blow out a MCL or ACL. But everybody's okay, going to get the floor dried up. So Riordan, more than a year ago, they were the number 1 seed in the Division I. And they had to halt their season due to the coronavirus case at the school. And they were slated to play Campo for the right to play in the NorCal Championship. And, well, the rest is history. Hubbard is fouled going, or Wilhite is fouled going to the basket. And he'll get a couple of free throws. And a lot has happened since then, and we're here to celebrate these players, coaches, and teachers and administrators that have made it through and given these guys a season. Nevertheless, Lose saves the basketball. Morris to Flowers, and then we've got a timeout. We'll keep it here. So if you haven't had a chance to sign up for our NorCal Sports TV summer basketball camp, please do. What a great opportunity to get great coaching, get your games covered, video, and wherever you may be, Sonora is a beautiful place. NorCalSportsTV.com/camp. And I tell you what, the first person after I announce this that contacts us, not only will you get a $100 discount, I will give an additional $50 discount. See, the first person that contacts us will get a $150 discount. And I throw my money around like potholes, or like manholes. So take advantage. So Riordan with the first lead of the game, 32-31, and the Cougars call a timeout. Coach Lorente wants to get a great shot out of this. Nice fake by Morris, but then turns it over, and then Sensley on the run out with the old-fashioned finger roll. He's having quite a quarter. And that three goes by Flowers. And we're all tied up. Crusaders playing for the last shot. Whatever they do, they want to at least go to this tied or with the lead. Will Heights fouled, and he'll get a couple of free throws. You got to play defense without fouling, and so far, Capital Christian has struggled with guys attacking. And 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 13 free throw attempts so far today for Riordan, and 3 free throw attempts by Capital Christian. Wilhite makes both. And that long attempt doesn't go. And at halftime, Archbishop Riordan out of San Francisco leads 36-34. We're going to take a brief audio break here. You're watching Capital Christian Basketball on NorCal Sports TV.
Broadcast of Capital Christian Basketball is brought to you by Capital Christian High School, the NCS TV Summer Basketball Camp, Recruiting Boost, Athletic College Placement Service, and Straight Sports Custom Uniforms.
Finding athletic college scholarships can be an overwhelming task for athletes. It's essential to utilize experts and former college coaches who know the ins and outs of college recruiting. At Recruiting Boost, we help prospective student athletes navigate the recruiting process from start to finish, ultimately helping them earn scholarship opportunities. We don't rely on cold emails or large databases. Instead, we have direct contact with college coaches. Contact us today. Finding athletic college scholarships can be an overwhelming task for athletes. It's essential to utilize experts and former college coaches who know the ins and outs of college recruiting. At Recruiting Boost, we help prospective student athletes navigate the recruiting process from start to finish, ultimately helping them earn scholarship opportunities. We don't rely on cold emails or large databases. Instead, we have direct contact with college coaches. Contact us today.
Broadcast of Capital Christian Basketball is brought to you by Capital Christian High School, the NCS TV Summer Basketball Camp, Recruiting Boost, Athletic College Placement Service, and Straight Sports Custom Uniforms.
Finding athletic college scholarships can be an overwhelming task for athletes. It's essential to utilize experts and former college coaches who know the ins and outs of college recruiting. At Recruiting Boost, we help prospective student athletes navigate the recruiting process from start to finish, ultimately helping them earn scholarship opportunities. We don't rely on cold emails or large databases. Instead, we have direct contact with college coaches. Contact us today. Finding athletic college scholarships can be an overwhelming task for athletes. It's essential to utilize experts and former college coaches who know the ins and outs of college recruiting. At Recruiting Boost, we help prospective student athletes navigate the recruiting process from start to finish, ultimately helping them earn scholarship opportunities. We don't rely on cold emails or large databases. Instead, we have direct contact with college coaches. Contact us today.
Broadcast of Capital Christian Basketball is brought to you by Capital Christian High School, the NCS TV Summer Basketball Camp, Recruiting Boost, Athletic College Placement Service, and Straight Sports Custom Uniforms.
Finding athletic college scholarships can be an overwhelming task for athletes. It's essential to utilize experts and former college coaches who know the ins and outs of college recruiting. At Recruiting Boost, we help prospective student athletes navigate the recruiting process from start to finish, ultimately helping them earn scholarship opportunities. We don't rely on cold emails or large databases. Instead, we have direct contact with college coaches. Contact us today.
So we're back at a very good first half of basketball. Riordan got off to a 3-0 start, then Capital Christian hit a 3. They led the entire way till about 52 seconds left in the half and took the 32-31 lead. We're now at 36-34. Scoring first for Riordan, Zion Sensley, just a freshman. He's got 15, had 10 in the second quarter. Wilhite with 3, Hubbard with 9, and Viola with 7. For Capital Christian, Freeman with 5. One of those is spectacular alley-oop. Alvarez with a 3. Flowers with 13. Chico Lewis with 4. And Sione Lose with 9. I'm Chris Babcock. Thanks for joining us here on NorCal Sports TV. We'll be back here next Saturday for the matchup against Sac High. The Cougars will inbound. Flowers cut off from the basket. And then we've got a travel turnover on the initial possession of the game, or of the second half, by Capital Christian. Sensley with the basketball. 6'7" freshman. He's got 15. Hubbard back to Sensley. And that 3 is long. Flowers with the rebound. Flowers from the corner. The spike dunk doesn't go. Once, twice rebounded. The Cougars will stay with it. Chico Lewis got to the rim but couldn't cash in. But the Crusaders maintain possession. Morris, 17-footer, back rim. Viola with the rebound, and he pushes it to Hubbard. And he'll go in attack mode like he's done all game long. And he gets called for the player control. Lose with the player control, or causes the charge, and Hubbard's asking the official, and not in a negative way, just asking him a question what he did. That's fair enough. 36-34, early third quarter. Morris to Flowers. Motion offense for Capital Christian. 15 on the shot clock. Stop and go. Lose gets caught up in the air, finds a teammate, Freeman. Back to Lose. Can't leave him alone. He's got 12. And we've got our fourth lead change of the game. Pretty easy when Riordan can actually get the ball down low, and Morsek finishes at the basket. Was committed to San Francisco, has opened up his recruiting, was offered by Kansas and Loyola Marymount. Still has a year to go. 7-1 center for the Crusaders. And then we've got a foul on the floor. Constant motion. That's what happens when you just keep moving offensively without the ball in your hand. Let's say attacked the basket, found a teammate, and then sprinted to the three-point line and hit the three. Crusaders trying to get in the paint, but then get their mid-range and three-point game going, and they're a capable team. The long three doesn't go. Freeman with the rebound and then a travel. That last three attempt was from Bradshaw. And it doesn't go. And then a travel on the putback. Wilhite probing the defense. Give and go. Suck with the rebound and the finish. Actually got the pass and finished at the rim. He was scoreless in the first half, now has 4. And Wilhite playing defense with his hands and called for the foul. Got to guard the big fella. There's an example, you got to help the helper. And if you're helping and you're guarding the 7-footer and nobody helps, that's the result. Lose, nice move along the baseline. And gets the hometown roll. They give him a 3 on that. I think it was a 2. Woodson. Largest lead of the game by Riordan, and then Sensley's called for the foul. Wide open look by Woodson and nails the 3. That's how you do it. You use the rim as a screener, and Morris goes right around Sek and gets the layup. His first points of the game. And then playing pressure defense, gets handsy and called for the foul. Attack the shot blocker, and here's an example, and then uses the rim as a screener. Player control foul. Makai Morris saw this coming and draws the charge. You're watching Capital Christian Basketball on NorCal Sports. TV.
Athletic college scholarships can be an overwhelming task for athletes. It's essential to utilize experts and former college coaches who know the ins and outs of college recruiting. At Recruiting Boost, we help prospective student athletes navigate the recruiting process from start to finish, ultimately helping them earn scholarship opportunities. We don't rely on cold emails or large databases. Instead, we have direct contact with college coaches. Contact us today.
Capital Christian will inbound. Caden Flowers with the basketball. McMillan is checked in. Garcia is checked in. Alvarez. And then we've got a 5-second call. Wilhite with the pressure. Riordan basketball. Sensley, Wilhite, Viola, Morsek, and Woodson. Wilhite misses that. Garcia with a rebound. McMillan. Gets it to Flowers. Alvarez. He who hesitates turns it over, and there's too many steps. I always told players, go with your first instinct. He wanted to shoot the basketball. Finish. Close it. If you miss it, trust a teammate will get the rebound. Been stuck on 43-41 here for a couple of minutes. Wilhite goes to the basket, and they give him the continuation. Kind of create his own space, but hey, if he can do it and they don't call you, good for him. Wilhite with the old-fashioned three-point play, and he's now has 12. Chico Lewis to Alvarez. Front rim on that. Long rebound to Woodson. Opportunity for Riordan to pad their biggest lead, but then Sensley with the freshman mistake throws it right to Alvarez. Spin cycle move, gets blocked. Woodson to Wilhite to Morsek at the rim. Transition defense. Got to get back. Capital Christian didn't. And Riordan took advantage. Alvarez calms the storm and gets his another field goal. He's got 5. Wilhite is fouled by Lose. Good defense by the freshman, Sensley. And then Morsek with the finish. Seven-point lead. Cougars need to answer here with a field goal. Probing the defense. Riordan protecting the basket. Garcia to Morris. 10 on the shot clock. Morris, another good defensive play by Sensley. Cougars will inbound with 9 on the shot clock. McMillan called for the travel. Wilhite with the basketball. Sensley, wide open three, gets the roll. He's got 18, his first field goal of the third quarter. 10-point lead for Riordan. Riordan got off to a slow start, got here later than I think they wanted to, but since the first quarter, they played really good basketball. Sensley has that ball knocked out of bounds by Morris. A lot of time getting that ball in. Viola was able to tip it to himself and then fouled along the baseline. C.J. McMillan called for the foul. 6 seconds left in the quarter. The Crusaders will inbound on the baseline. Inbound to Viola, and then he's fouled by McMillan again. 2 fouls in less than a second. And Viola, looking for his first points of the second half, will get a couple of free throws. Back rim. (54-43). Garcia misses the layup, and that's end of 3. Quite a quarter for Riordan as they lead 54-43. You're watching Capital Christian Basketball on NorCal Sports TV. (54-43) Riordan. 11-point deficit for the Cougars. They're going to get back into this basketball game, getting stops and putting the ball in the basket. Start the third quarter. Riordan will inbound the basketball. And it does look like Sione Lose is not going to start the third quarter. I don't know if he had an injury in the third quarter, but he's getting iced up right now. Down low to Viola, misses the bunny. Offensive board, kicked out to Wilhite. Alvarez with a layup. Kenichi Onagoluchi with the steal and the assist. And then a foul on the other end. Here's the steal, and the young man pushes and shares the basketball, and Alvarez with the layup. He now has 7. Inbound to Morsek. Hubbard. Bundage. He's on the board. Who are these guys on the floor? Flowers is able to draw the contact. And Hubbard fouls out of the game. And then we've got these guys on the floor, the official critics. So that hurts. Riordan, make a note of that. Flowers will get a third free throw. Nothing better to come back in a game where you could score when the clock is stopped, and then you can set your defense. And that's exactly what happens. Flowers draws the contact, and all of a sudden it's an 8-point game, and Hubbard is fouled out. If you got 4 fouls, you got to play with a little bit more discipline there. Wilhite. High post to Morsek, down low to Viola. That's pretty good offense by the Crusaders. It's pretty simple offense. You got the high post at 7-1, feeding the low post at 6-8. He sets the screen. Viola goes down low, screens out the defender, and finishes at the basket. And it's back to 11-point game. Yeah, I don't think Losey's going to be returning to the game. Icing his right wrist. Flowers. He's got 16. Alvarez getting caught in the paint. McMillan, 8-footer, gets the roll. 59-50. Going to get a double screen up here. Can set up that high-low situation once again for Riordan. .15 on the shot clock. Wilhite. Bundage, 15-footer. Back rim, McMillan with a board. Big opportunity here for Capital Christian. McMillan for 3. Front rim, Alvarez with the offensive rebound. He's fouled and it goes. Here's that last possession. Long rebound. Alvarez, right place, right time with a finish and the foul, and a chance for the old-fashioned three-point play. Sensley checks in. Alvarez misses the front, misses the out. Chance for the three-point play. Wilhite with the rebound. He pushes, gets right to the rim, and he's fouled. You cannot run back on defense with your back turned to the ball. Wilhite with great acceleration pushes the ball up, and there's nobody to help. Gets right to the basket, and will be at the free throw line. Makes the first. I believe he's shot 9 free throws. And then quick transition off the free throw. Onagaluchi with the attack and gets right to the basket. See, Riordan's got guys with their back turned to the basketball, and that's what happens. Chance to make it a 5-point game. Actually, a 6-point game and misses. And then Wilhite will push and goes right through the defense. And about to shoot his 10th and 11th free throw. Got to adjust to that defensively. And when you don't get back on defense time and time again, and that's his 10th free throw. I believe he's 10 of 11 from the charity stripe. And then we've got a timeout on the floor. You're watching Capital Christian Basketball on NorCal Sports TV.
Broadcast of Capital Christian Basketball is brought to you by Capital Christian High School, the NCS TV Summer Basketball Camp, Recruiting Boost, Athletic College Placement Service, and Straight Sports Custom Uniforms.
Finding athletic college scholarships can be an overwhelming.
(54-63) after the timeout, and we're not criticizing the officials. I think they've done a good job, but you can see the style of play. Riordan likes to attack the basket. So far today, they've shot 25 free throws. My calculations, which are unofficial, Capital Christian has shot 6 free throws. And then we've got a foul on Sensley that stops the clock, and Caden Flowers will go to the free throw. 1-1. We'll get a second. 56-63. Cougars need a stop. Sensley. Three-pointer. In and out. Morsek has the ball slapped out of his hands. Riordan will keep the basketball. Next game for Capital Christian, they're at El Camino. Riordan will host Sacred Heart on Wednesday. We'll keep it here. Once again, where you're watching this game, we'd ask you to please subscribe to our YouTube channel, youtube.com/NorCalSportsTV, and please subscribe to our social media platforms on Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram at NorCalSportsTV. And the logo in the upper right-hand corner, our NCS TV summer camp is coming up in beautiful Sonora. Get a chance to sign up for that. Don't be left out. Enroll at NorCalSportsTV.com/camp. 7-point game. Hubbard fouled out of the game for Riordan. They led by 11 with 7 minutes left in the fourth quarter. Riordan basketball. I want to thank both of these coaches for helping us prepare for this game, and hopefully it reflects in the broadcast. Viola Sensley, wide open three. The freshman's got 21 with unofficially 5 threes. 10-point game. Got a foul on Morsek on the rebound. Good sharing of the basketball. Sensley wide open, and he's having a nice game. Chico Lewis at the free throw line. Misses the first. One of the keys to the game was 80% free throw shooting. Haven't had the volume, but that goal's been met so far. If Lewis can make this free throw. And it's in and out. Morsek with another rebound. Key golden possession for Riordan. They can go up by 12. They really put themselves in a great position here. But then Morris with the thievery, and the layup doesn't go, but nice hustle by the senior, Kenichi Onaguluchi. Here's the steal, gets to the rim, then the teammate with the hustle, and Riordan slow getting back on defense. Chance to make this a 7-point game. And they do. He's got 5 in the fourth quarter. Nice pressure by Morris. Had a steal on the last possession for Riordan, and then that time pressures Wilhite, and he turns it over, and a great chance for Riordan. You're watching Capital Christian Basketball on NorCal Sports TV.
Athletic college scholarships can be an overwhelming task for athletes. It's essential to utilize experts and former college coaches who know the ins and outs of college recruiting. At Recruiting Boost, we help prospective student athletes navigate the recruiting process from start to finish, ultimately helping them earn scholarship opportunities. We don't rely on cold emails or large databases. Instead, we have direct contact with college coaches. Contact us today.
You want to be on NorCal Sports TV? All camp games are broadcast by NorCal Sports TV. Sign up for our camp at norcalsportstv.com/camp in beautiful Sonora. 7-point game. Cougars with the basketball. Golden possession for them. The drive goes. Caden Flowers with his first field goal of the second half. Yes, he's made five free throws. He's got 20. Watch him break it down. Attacking the 7-footer. Morsek a little late on the help defense. And it's 66. You guys. .20 on the shot clock. Cougars have stepped up the defense, and another steal. Flowers this time, and then turns it over. That was a big opportunity there, and got a little bit too much in a hurry, and it's a turnover. Morris pressuring the point. Trap, Wilhite for three. Doesn't go. Morsek with a putback. You gotta block out. And Morsek, one of the goals, no second chance points for Capital Christian, and you gotta screen out and block out the big fella. Viola commits the foul, stops the clock, and Chico Lewis at the free throw line. Lewis has missed his last 4 free throws. Missing those free throws, and you've stepped up defensively can be frustrating. You had to keep playing the game. Morsek! Viola with the assist. Morsek with 8 points, all in the second half. Flowers wants a screen, gets it. Shoots the 3. Long rebound. Morsek gobbles it up. Long pass to Sensley. Turnover, Riordan. Flowers, 12-footer, and he's fouled by Morsek. Flowers is very cagey, to use a word, in drawing contact. That time did the kick out of the feet. They don't protect the basket, and Morsek will get there and finish. Flowers draws the foul, and he'll get a couple of free throws. He's got 20 points. Makes the first. He's got 22. Seven of 7 in the second half from the charity stripe. Sensley, Viola, and he's fouled going to the basket. Next game for Capital Christian, they'll be at El Camino, as we mentioned previously. And Riordan will host Sacred Heart on Wednesday. Riordan looking for their 5th win in a row. And Viola will be back at the free throw line, shooting 2. Makes the first. Makes them both. Riordan has been very good at the free throw line today. Just a rough number. They're somewhere around 22 of 27 from the free throw line. It's pretty good free throw shooting for them. Flowers. Turnover. Ball's loose. Viola comes up with it. Good decision by Woodson to slow it up. And then see this happen with Riordan so much. You're ready to put a team away. And just costly little turnovers when they just would slow down a little bit. They've got all the talent of a high school team that you want, but you need to play sometimes with a little bit more discipline. So 72-63 lead for Riordan. And Hubbard fouled out of the game, and they led by 11, and they've actually only allowed Capital Christian to take 2 points off of their lead. He fouled out with the 7-minute mark in the fourth quarter. So we'll be here next Saturday when Capital Christian hosts Sacramento, and as we've mentioned and we've asked, we don't require you to pay us anything, no subscriptions, no security cameras. We got 2 cameras. We've got instant replay. I might be annoying, that's okay. Turn down the sound. But subscribe to our YouTube channel, youtube.com/NorCalSportsTV. And subscribe to our YouTube, or subscribe to our social media platforms at Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook at NorCal Sports TV. And I want to go on a little bit of a rant. Very proud of what he's accomplished. My partner in crime, Dion I. We've put in a big bid, and I won't mention with who, but somebody we've done a lot of games of that level, and we're hoping to be able to. We've got some big things coming. We'll just leave it at that. But I commend Dion for putting in the work while we were all in pandemic mode. Still sort of are. But we've been able to bring a lot of games and working on one big partnership at the next level. Morsek intimidates on the shot. And Onua Galucci with the reach-in. And Morsek will go to the free throw line, shooting 2. Was scoreless in the first half, but has 8 points with these 2 free throws coming up. Misses the first. Thanks to all of you who are watching wherever you may be on NorCal Sports TV. I'm Chris Babcock. I appreciate all of our support of our proud partners out there, and specifically today Capital Christian High School, and helping us bring you this broadcast today. Long 3 doesn't go. Flowers with the rebound. He misses. Viola with the rebound. And there's the kind of passes I'm talking about there. Sensley should just eat that ball. Ball fake it, kick out, and run clock and get the win. Morsek with the catch. And then we're going to go foul mode here. And Bundage will go to the free throw line. Makes the first. Makes them both. And then the Cougars turn it over. And we'll have more free throws going the other way. And Wilhite shooting two. Makes the first. He's 10 of 12 from the free throw line today. Big fella, big fella.
What was that?
Kid plays with a lot of joy, man. And he'll go to the free throw line. Was committed to USF, has reopened his recruiting, and young man plays with a lot of passion and energy. Makes the first. And the second. He's in double figures. Flowers hits the three. I have him for 25. (77-66) victory for Capital Christian. We'll come back with final stats and close it up here from the Capital. You're watching Capital Christian basketball on NorCal Sports TV.
Broadcast of Capital Christian basketball is brought to you by Capital Christian High School, the NCS TV Summer Basketball Camp, Recruiting Boost, Athletic College Placement Service, and Straight Sports Custom Uniforms.
Finding athletic college scholarships can be an overwhelming task for athletes. It's essential to utilize experts and former college coaches who know the ins and outs of college recruiting. At Recruiting Boost, we help prospective student athletes navigate the recruiting process from start to finish, ultimately helping them earn scholarship opportunities. We don't rely on cold emails or large databases. Instead, we have direct contact with college coaches. Contact us today.
(77-66) victory for Riordan as they'll have a happy drive back to San Francisco. Scoring, and this is all unofficial. First for Riordan, Zion Sensley with 21. Wilhite with 13. I could be wrong. I've got a question mark on that. Lee Hubbard with 9. Morsek with 10, all in the second half. And Viola of Riordan with 12. For Capital Christian, Josh Alvarez with 9. Caden Flowers with 25. And somebody they missed in the fourth and the third and fourth quarter, Lose with 12. So Riordan will host Sacred Heart on Wednesday, and Capital Christian, they'll play at El Camino on Wednesday. So we'll get ready to wrap things up here from Capital Christian High School, where Riordan beat the Cougars 77-66 to move their record to 6-2 and get their 5th win in a row. Thanks to everyone here at Capital Christian High School that made this broadcast possible. You've been watching Capital Christian Boys Basketball and NorCal Sports TV presented by Capital Christian Athletics. Thanks to our crew, Vincent Kelly, Chris Thorne, and our director, Dion I. I'm Chris Babcock here in Sacramento. Good afternoon, and thanks for being on the show.